Hey everyone, Mr. DVB here. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on Creed 2, which is the sequel to Creed and the 8th film in the Rocky series. So before I talk about this new film, I want to give you guys my thoughts on the first Creed since I've never talked about that movie or reviewed it on my channel before. So I actually watched the first Creed for the very first time a week ago, so my thoughts on this movie are very, very fresh. I absolutely love the original Creed. I thought it was a fantastic film. I actually would say that I enjoy it more than the original Rocky. I have a lot of reasons for that, but I think that Rocky is honestly a movie that has aged a lot. I actually just watched Rocky for the first time like a month ago. It's actually never a series that I've watched before, so yeah, I would say that the originals actually aged a lot, and I probably would say that I enjoy like Rocky 2, Rocky Balboa, Creed, enjoy all those movies more than the original Rocky, if I have to be completely honest. I know that's not the popular opinion, but that's just how I feel about the series, as I think the original has aged a ton. But going into Creed 2, originally I wasn't super excited, but now that I had seen the first Creed, I was looking forward to this movie because obviously the first one was so great. So this film is directed by Stephen Caple Jr., who is a brand new director. He didn't direct the first Creed. That was directed by Ryan Coogler, who went on to make movies like Black Panther. So it was really cool having a new director who was actually like their first theatrical debut, and I thought he did a great job with this movie. I think the way the film was shot was great. I think the boxing scenes in this movie were actually better than the ones in the first one. I'd have to watch them back to back to confirm that, but I did really like the way they were filmed in this movie. I thought they were great. There was a lot of really cool slow-mo shots in there, and I just like the overall look to it. So the story for this movie is pretty simple. You have, Adonis Creed, who is now like a huge success after winning his fight in the first one. He is now a heavyweight champion, and he is going up against Victor Drago, who is the son of Ivan Drago, who is the man that killed, Apollo Creed, who was Adonis's father. So there's a lot of weight going into this match because of the fact that it's basically the two sons of these people. So it is a huge match in that sense, and I really liked the story to this movie. And if I gotta be honest, I actually would say that I enjoyed this more than the first Creed, and this is actually my favorite Rocky film at this point of the ones that I have watched. I thought this was just a great film from start to finish. I really like how they actually kind of fleshed out the opponent in this movie, whereas in a lot of the previous Rocky films that I've watched, there isn't really that much known about the antagonists. They're kind of just characters. Here, there was actually a lot given to him. You're seeing how his father treats him, and I really liked that. It made me kind of not care for the, character, but it just gave it a little bit more weight in that sense, so it wasn't just like this, blank, emotionless character that we don't really know anything about. So that was something that I thought they did a great job with here. Michael B. Jordan is great once again as Adonis. I guess it's technically Adonis Johnson, but I thought he was great in this movie, though. He was great. I loved his character in the first movie, and I think he's great once again here, so he does a fantastic job. Sylvester Stallone is great once again as Rocky Balboa. I actually think he has less screen time in this one than he did in the previous film, but I'm fine with that. I still think for the parts that he is in this movie, which is still a ton of scenes, Sylvester Stallone was great in this movie, and I really liked him overall. Tessa Thompson obviously returns as Bianca. She was great in this movie. All the characters in this film I really, really liked, especially, like I said, the antagonist, Victor Drago. Just seeing, this new character who is actually like got some background to them, got some history, was something I found interesting rather than just like, a typical opponent like we've had in the other films. So that was something that I really, really liked, and overall, I just thought this movie in general was very, very well made. I liked the story in this film more than the story in the first Creed, and yeah, just all around, I think this is a better film than the first one. I could definitely see why people would enjoy the first one more, though. That's probably more true to the Rocky name, I'd say, but just as a sequel, I think this film did a great job, not just with, Adonis as a character, but with everyone as a character. So overall, guys, I would say that Creed 2 is a fantastic sequel. It is a must-see if you enjoyed the previous films. So I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I thought this was just great from start to finish. I don't really have that many gripes. I just wouldn't say that this is a perfect 10, but it's still a fantastic movie that I really recommend you guys go see if you have not seen it yet, and if you have seen the previous Rocky films. So there you go, guys. That is those are my thoughts on Creed 2. I'll see you guys next time, where I'll be reviewing whatever I see next. There's a ton of movies coming out in December, so I'm sure I'll be sure to review something then. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.